the people that you see at work, your coworkers, your community. You want to spread love, spread happiness, be a source of positivity. Welcome to the Tony Blanko podcast. This is episode 7, and the episode title is Lead with Love. We're going to be talking about 3 topics today. Number 1, love is the highest vibration. Number 2, forgive those that live in sorrow. And number 3, you will never regret having done the right thing. Now let's start with the first one. Love is the highest vibration. All emotions have a vibration, and you are always projecting what you feel inside. This is why it's so important to learn how to manage your stress, because stress is inevitable. Things are going to happen in your life, and you must have a faith and a belief that everything happens for a reason, so that'll help you conquer these emotions and conquer these feelings so that you can flow like water. Okay? Love, trust, friendship, happiness, all of these things are high vibrational states. Okay? You're in the zone. You feel like weight has been lifted off of you. And life is good. And things will happen that will beat you down. If you don't believe that everything happens for a reason, then life stresses will get to you and it'll keep you beaten down. If you believe that everything happens for a reason, and you believe that you pray for strength and God gives you a hard mission, a hard time to build up that strength. Like I lift weights, okay? When I lift weights, it's tension. I'm lifting the weight and it hurts, My arms are shaking, going through a lot, boom, 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 boom. All those little micro tears in the muscle, and then I eat, and then the proteins rebuild it, okay? And it gets stronger than before. That's the science of building muscle, okay? Like you build muscle externally, you build strength in your soul by having beliefs that will lead you to an understanding of your life and the world around you. There are so many tools that will help you with stress management. A great belief system is one of those. Exercise is another. Breathing. Is extremely important. Breathing is life. And a lot of us don't know how to breathe correctly. So I might as well throw this into here right now because it will help you. Diaphragmatic breathing is what I was taught in drama classes to sing better, to have a stronger voice, to project my voice further. It also turns out to be yogic breathing, which happens to be about having a full deep breath, breathing in through your nose, diaphragm goes out, chest follows, because that's your lungs right there, then out through your mouth. Watch this. So you saw that? Diaphragm goes out, lungs go out. Although it looks like 2 separate moves, once you nail it, then it will be combined. All right? Diaphragm, lungs, deflate. So in through your nose, do it with me. Perfect. And right now, I made it look a little bit more dramatized so you could see the whole body movement. You could do that to get you started, and then it'll become more natural. It'll become more subtle, okay? So love is the highest vibration. We want to remember that. So the second thing that I mentioned is that forgive those that live in a state of sorrow. When we start talking about the lower vibrational emotions like envy, jealousy, sadness, distrust, places of pain, in the lower, blame, shame, all those things, guilt, all those lower vibrational activities and emotions, lust, we start getting into these sad, sad things that, like, imagine living like that all the time. That must be so, so fucked up. Like, I can't even imagine. I lead with love and I live with love, and it's a practice like anything else. Meditation's a practice, yoga's a practice, medicine is a practice. You go to your doctor, he's practicing. Your lawyer, he's practicing law. So we're always getting better. We practice daily and we are always getting better. But like anything, if you don't use it, you lose it. So if you are aware now of what's going on, and you are aware that you have emotions and that you must control them, you must control your urges, you must be more in control of the emotions that you're projecting, because it'll actually benefit the life that you live, right? Being aware of it is like 50% of the battle. If you don't know the problem, then you can never fix it. But if you know, then you're halfway there. That's it. Now what's in your mind, your subconscious, is going to be able to help you now find the answer, because you put the problem in your head. Like, okay, I must be more aware of controlling my emotions, because if I lead with sorrow, I lead with envy, I lead with jealousy, then I'm going to feel that I'm going to be the one sabotaging my own life and getting in my own way. We can't have none of that. We want to live our best life. You only have one life. I had a freaking near-death experience the other day. Gave me a whole revitalization of like, wow, I thought I was living to my utmost before, but now I'm about to turn this shit up a notch, because if I died, what legacy did I leave? It's not enough. It's not enough. Life is a practice and I must do more. That's how I feel. So I don't want to put pressure on y'all. Like, I'm saying this to help you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your goals are in life, I could tell you right now, the most basic thing that you could do, that you must do in order to live your best life possible, is be a messenger of God in the sense of your family and your community. I would say family and friends, but I don't want to hear nobody saying, oh, but I don't have friends, blah, blah, blah. Listen, the gas station worker, the person at the kiosk, the people that you see at work, your coworkers, your community. You want to spread love, spread happiness, be a source of positivity. Some people have such a big ego. They're self-sabotaging, bro. They're getting in their own way. And I forgive those that live in a state of sorrow and a low emotional state, because I don't have time to be living like that. I don't have time to stoop down to their level, go to war with them. Nah. A dear friend of mine, we're talking about how there's somebody that judges and makes a big, big deal when things aren't done correctly and how they want things to be done. But that very same person, when it's their turn to do that thing, they don't do their best. They don't do the utmost job that they literally have pointed out, taken photos of, and said this needs to be done a certain way. They don't even do it their own way. So upon discussion with this close friend of mine of like, oh, well, whatever, he said that, they must just be this type of person, and describing them as like a lowly person. And I said, forgive them. The sorrow that they project is only the tip of the iceberg compared to the sorrow that they live in, the sadness that they live in. I don't want to know what that's like. I don't want to be in that state. I don't want to be around that. You know what I'm saying? So the best thing that I can do is to spread love, forgive, pray for them. And, when the time comes that our paths cross, I'm cordial, I'm kind, and it makes me feel good. I'm not submitting to them. I'm not giving in to them. As a matter of fact, I'm making them believe in some sort of way that they're in control, because we all are in control of our own lives, right? But I'm not allowing them to manipulate my emotions, my feelings, and my perception of reality in that day and moment of time because they want to make me feel low. That's not even their intention. They feel so low and so sorrowful that that's what they're projecting. Can't get caught up in that. You be the source of positivity. You be the source of light. You be the messenger of God. And I'll tell you what, when me and that person speak, the little moments that we do speak, they're happy. I could see a smile on their face because it's hard not to smile when somebody has a genuine smile and leads with love. So my dear friend tells me, wow, that's a very positive way of looking at things. That you don't hold anything against them. And I said, listen, like, I'm not virtue signaling, but I can't live any other way because I lead with love for my own health so that I feel better. It's not about, it helps other people, but I lead with love because it helps me. Helps my quality of life, my perception, my reality. The last topic, and these all blended in, so perfectly together, is that you will never regret having done the right thing. By me leading with love, I'm thinking about my concern for my own well-being and also my community's well-being, the person who I'm speaking to's well-being. So I'm going to do what I feel is right, and I'm going to walk away from that and focus on my next task. Focus on my main purpose, my purposes in life, which is like this, for example, making this podcast, making my videos on TikTok, making my music, which, by the way, go check me out. New album drop, Plata City. We'll get into that, another time. Right now, this is about the podcast, but I got purposes. I got a mission. And if I spend time in their state, fussing with them, going to war with them, I'm distracted from my mission. I walk away not getting mad, not carrying toxins, that'll bring me down. Nuh-uh. I walk away feeling good. Head high, shoulders back, chest up, taking a deep breath and feeling confident. You know why? Because I did the right thing. If you do the right thing, then you'll feel the same way. You won't have anything to overthink about and stuff like that afterwards. I'm not saying I don't do that. I'm human and I make mistakes. But like I said earlier, when you're aware and you're conscious of how you want to live, how you want to project yourself, what kind of emotions, frequencies, and vibrations you want to project, because remember, we're always projecting and we're always attracting what we are projecting. So don't you think that it would behoove you to be the best that you can possibly be so that you can attract people that are on the same type of time, the same energy of love, the same vibration and frequency of caring? That's what I'm talking about. Being your best self is for you. And it benefits everybody, benefits the community, it benefits the world, benefits your family, benefits your friends, it benefits your job, makes you more money, gives you better health, makes you feel better. Make it your priority. Make you your priority. People who don't want to better themselves, they're on a freaking path of destruction, man. Remember, Rome was built a long time. It took a long time to build Rome, but it fell in a couple days because it's easier to destroy things than it is to build. And people who are going around hurting people are hurting. When you start healing, guess what? You heal others. And it takes pain and having been through the shit to decide I want to be a better person. It's never too late to be a good person and do the right thing. As a matter of fact, the more mistakes you've made, the more you can look towards a better path in life because you've been there, done that. Promise to yourself that you're going to be a better person, that you're going to try your absolute best. I love you so much. That's why I do this. I love me. I love you. I want you to love you so that you could love you and that you could love others. You get what I'm saying? It's a domino effect that just keeps going, baby. It keeps going. Now listen, we spoke about love being the highest vibration. Do it for your own health. I do this for me, for my own well-being, for my own health. Forgive those that live in sorrow. Pity them, but not too long, because pity's a low vibrational frequency. You know, recognize and be like, oh, okay, you know, I feel bad for them. I'm not going to go to war with them. I'm not going to stoop myself to their level. I'm going to keep myself up high. I'm right here. I'm calm. Physically take the time to stop and breathe if you have to, because no good decisions were made in haste. A calm, clear mind makes the best decisions. That's when you do good, when you could think clearly, not when you're in fight or flight mode. Think about it. You're in fight or flight mode, you got two options. You're connected right to the reptilian mind. You deduce yourself down to an animal that barely fucking thinks. Only got two options, fight or flight. Man, we're built so much more complex than that. We're built so much more powerful than that. We're human beings created in God's image. We got powers unforeseen any other being on this planet. We are so powerful, and when you recognize your power, and you're on the path of self-betterment, believe me, you're never going to want to step off that path. You're going to realize, oh my goodness, there's so much of myself to master. You're going to love it. Yeah, it's going to be rough, but like being in the gym, you know, you got to tear some muscles to build that shit up. I believe in you. Keep at it. Forgive those that live in sorrow. So, you know, I said earlier, pity them, and then I got on the rant about blah, blah, blah. Don't get caught up in the pity. Forgive. That's the better term. Forgive them. It's okay. Understand them. Have compassion. Okay? Have empathy. Not sympathy. Not sympathy. Empathy. Be compassionate and understand and practice love and share that love with them. Lead by example. Don't dictate and tell them what they need to do to live a better life. I've been there. I've done that. You know, it doesn't help. Nobody wants to be told what to do. People want to experience it by themselves. They want to stumble upon their own journey. They want to stumble upon the lessons themselves, and nobody's going to learn unless they go through it themselves. Last but not least, you will never regret having done the right thing. I promise you. That's how I do this, man. You know? It is what it is. If you like what I said, go ahead and actually like that. Hit that like button. Please subscribe. It would mean the world to me. The more subscribers that we get, the more that the algorithm picks it up and shares it. Not even just me, but your favorite content creators. Engage, and help them to grow, okay? Because it'll benefit you too. That your favorite content creators is going to grow the community and all that. Share. Go ahead and share to somebody who you believe that this is going to benefit. Even make clips with it. Take my video and make clips with it. Your favorite 10 seconds, your favorite 5 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute, whatever it was that hit you, go ahead and clip that and send it to somebody or post it on your story, post it on your page, whatever you do. Get it out there. Get the message out there that you resonate with and that you feel, yo, this could change lives for the better. This could help people. We're all here to help each other. The more that we help each other, the better this world and this experience on life is going to be. I'm so grateful for y'all. This is my farewell at this point. That wraps up the whole thing. And I'll see you next time. Much love to you. Peace.